Bonjour. Ça va? Ça va bien? Oui. Well, welcome to TomPadula of TomPadulaTV on YouTube and Insegna Booksellers. And today is the 17th of February 2023. And it's a very important day for me because today is my birthday. 75. Wow. Quite a number. 3/4 of a century. So it's not bad. The journey's been all right, I suppose. It's, let's hope we can do a bit more, no? As we move along. The last quarter of the century is always a bit of a challenge for, people, for humans. Some make it and surpass it, and a lot of other people don't. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge, and well, that's it. So this is Languages and Cultures series, the French and with French and Spanish, and it's lesson number 47. And in terms of learning a language, it's important for us all to keep our mind active, our brains active, the physical body active, the social, life is a bit of a balance. We all need a good balance, and let's hope I can achieve it and you can achieve it. For me, that's great. Now, one of my wishes for this year and the future is to remain quite independent and free, in the sense that independence, I can survive each day, each month, pay your bills and etc. Keep going with life in general. And the other thing too is to, when you remain free, means I don't really want to commit anymore to a particular time with this particular online work, because I want to do more, but I can't promise I'm going to do this like a job that commits you to it. And I've committed myself to the Italian lessons, to the world history lessons, which I now have finished. Welcome to Tony Angelino. I've finished those two. The Italian lessons is series 1, is lessons 1 to 60, available on insegna.com and YouTube under TomPadulaTV. So if you've got a smart TV at home, you'll be right. This one here is lesson 47, and I said that I'm going to go up to lesson 60 to line it up with the Italian, and then I will conclude series 1 for the French and Spanish, but that doesn't mean it's finished. It never finishes. With languages, you always keep on, you can keep on doing a lot of things and keep the mind active and the activities varied. Dante Alighieri, on Sundays, it's 11:25 to 12:30. I'm up to Canto 26 this coming Sunday, and that means that another few cantos up to Canto 33, and the reading of Purgatorio and the explication de texte that I do will be also over. But then I do a bit of a summary for 5, for about till about lesson 40, I think. Yeah, no, not lesson 40. 33 plus 5, 39. So in other words, 5 of the podcasts will be on the generic study of Purgatorio. And then I will start again with Paradiso. Okay, so that's the plan. I also am doing at the moment, I'm considering the cultural part. Culture, what is culture? So within that, there is the issue of health and food, or food and health. Cucina, I've called it Cucina e Salute. Cooking, it's not quite right, cooking. Should really be food and health. But, you know, I'll leave it as I started. And I'm hoping to do a second program soon. Because the last one, I did it, number 2, and then I pressed the wrong button and I went to live again. So I lost my previous live work. But it doesn't matter, because as a result of that, I thought about it better and I can improve now that particular series as well. And there will be others to come. So it's 11:35. I was about 5 minutes late coming here. It's very hot as well. So cheers. Yeah. Now, this week here, we're going to start with 14, this is called le magasin de jouets. Le magasin, the warehouse, games warehouse, des jouets. Okay, let's start with the French. The first thing we've got to remember, listen, read, write, speak. That's the structure. You can't get to the speaking straight away. You got to do the other work first. Okay, so the more words you sort of put in your brains, the better. The more reading you do, the better. The more writing of simple sentences, the better. And then you can tackle the speaking with confidence. Here we go. Le piano, les cartes à jouer, la maison de poupée, le pipeau, le robot, l'harmonica, les billes, le canon, l'appareil de photo, les perles, le sifflet, la fusée, les dés, les poupées, les astronautes, le cheval à bascule, la grue, le rouleau compresseur, les cubes, les raquettes, la guitare, la trousse à outils, le train électrique, les tambours, les ballons, les marionnettes, la voiture de course, les masques, la trompette, l'arc et les flèches, le fusil, le sous-marin, la tirelire, le fort, les soldats de plomb, le tank is probably right, la cible, le bateau à voile, la machine à écrire, le parachute, le pâté à modeler, la boîte de peinture, la canne à pêche. Now, when I reread it and show you the actual image, just try to understand what it is and count how many you know as you go along. Here we go. Le piano, les cartes à jouer. Easy ones, piano, playing cards. La maison de poupée. I wonder how many boys have got la maison de poupée. Le pipeau, le robot, l'harmonica, les billes, le canon, l'appareil de photo, les perles, le sifflet, la fusée, les dés, les poupées, les astronautes, le cheval à bascule, la grue, le rouleau compresseur, les cubes, les raquettes, la guitare, la trousse à outils, le train électrique, les tambours, les ballons, les marionnettes, la voiture de course, les masques, la trompette, l'arc et les flèches, le fusil, le sous-marin, la tirelire, le fort, les soldats de plomb, le tank, la cible, le bateau à voile, la machine à écrire, le parachute, la pâté à modeler, la boîte de peinture, la canne à pêche. So that's it. Those are the words. Now, my suggestion is that you could write them down and with a dictionary or with your iPhone, whatever you want to do, you can look up the words that you didn't know. And I'm going to do the same. Because some of them I couldn't remember in English. I mean, you can see what they are, but, you know, then I've got to do it in Italian and in Spanish. Be interesting, okay? So that's that. Those are the words. As I said, we need a word bank in our brain. Word bank. And then the reading part. And then you start with the grammar, because the grammar is it's a very big study. So you start with the simple tense. Avoir, être, and you write the sentences. I'm already drawing up here. Now, the next one that I've got is the French grammar. And French grammar, this time, use of the definite article. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. There you are. I'm looking at the book and I'm saying, okay, I want to learn about the uses of the definite article. Now, and the uses of the articles. Let's have a look. Okay, we started last time with this, and I'm going to repeat it, okay? Possessive adjectives are not used when referring to parts of the body or clothing or with mental faculties. Welcome to Merry Winter. When the possessor is clearly indicated by the use of the indirect object pronoun before the verb. Thank you for your words, Mary, this morning on Facebook. Now, here we are. It's a good one to have my birthday day, online as well. Okay. Il a les mains dans les poches. He has his hands in his pockets. So this is use of the definite article as a possessive. What did I have here? I had use of the definite article as a possessive. That's correct. Elle lui a fait mal au bras. Lève la main. Il a baissé la tête. He lowered his head. I'm going to read the articles here. Complete the following sentences. Oh, no, wrong one, wrong page. Il a perdu la mémoire. He lost his memory. It's possible. When the possessor has not been mentioned, the possessive adjectives can be used. So, ses yeux. Doesn't say Tom's yeux, ses yeux. His eyes were d'une noix profonde. Elle avait les yeux d'une noix profonde. So he has his eyes of a very black, a deep black, real black. His eyes are real black. Have you seen a black eyes? Except when people punch you? No. They don't seem to be really black eyes. I haven't seen any. In the last sentence, maybe I should look into people's eyes more often. Okay, the possessor L is indicated and therefore the definite article is used. However, after regarder, montrer, au voir, and when we want to emphasize the part of the body, the possessive adjectives are used with parts of the body. Montre-moi ta main. Show me your hands. Donne-moi ta main gauche. Give me your left hand. Elle regarde ses cheveux. Elle regarde ses cheveux. Cheveux is hair, chevaux is horses. So she looks at his hair on the head. With en personne tout le monde. Again, this is about French. The French is the sentences. When the object possessed is in the same clause as en personne and tout le monde, the third person singular possessive adjectives son, sa, c'est are used. On aime son père et sa mère. One loves one's father and mother. Tout le monde veut faire de son mieux. Everyone tries their best. If, however, see in English we say everyone tries their best, but everyone is singular, so it should be everyone tries his or her best. But we say everyone tries their best. Covers both. It's a peculiarity of the English language. If, however, the object possessed is in different clause from the one where en is used, the possessive adjectives notre and votre are used. For example, on n'est pas méchant par nature. Ce sont les circonstances qui nous forcent à l'être malgré notre désir. Okay? One is not naughty or bad, evil by nature. It's the circumstances that force us to be so in spite of our desire not to be. With chacun. If chacun is a subject or object, son, sa, c'est are used. Chacun a son défaut. Each one has his or her own faults. If a plural subject is modified by chacun, the possessive adjectives agrees with the subject. Nous avons apporté chacun nos provisions. Ils feront chacun son ou leur devoir. Ils sont partis chacun de son côté, or ils sont partis chacun de leur côté. The third person can be singular or plural. The idea of possession can be also expressed by être à plus a disjunctive pronoun. Ce livre est à moi. C'est mon propre livre. This is my own book. It can also be expressed by demonstrative pronoun plus de, plus à nous, plus à noun. Mon auto est celle de mon père. My car and that of my father's. To avoid ambiguity in translating his or her, a prepositional phrases à lui or elle may be used. Il parle à son père à elle. Il parle à son père à lui. Now, I just thought to myself, this is, pretty boring. Hello, Anna Paula. It's pretty boring like that, just like this. If you want to learn French, or you wanted to pick it up again, send me an email and say, I've done so much French, tell me about your history, what you would like to learn in French, and you say, which books do you suggest I should buy? And then I can give you a couple free, one free, whatever. But if you buy them, that means you've got the resources in front of you. So you've committed, you're interested, you're committed with your time, you need your resources. Okay, I think I'm hungry, I'm going to buy some food, and I'm going to cook it or go to a restaurant, and they can do it there. It's the same sort of principle. You got to feed the mind, and you need a variety of activities and resources. Cheers. Now, it's quite a long one, isn't it, really? I think I want to have some fun here. I'm going to introduce, what I'm going to introduce now. There was some poetry, Paul Verlaine. Okay, Paul Verlaine. I'm just going to go to the page. Now, some of my old books are coming handy, I can assure you. I think last week we did Clair de Lune. This week I'm going to do Colloque sentimental. Okay? And dans le vieux parc solitaire et glacé, deux formes ont tout à l'heure passé. I'm going to show it to you, because it's a bit hard. Colloque sentimental. Dans le vieux parc solitaire et glacé, deux formes ont tout à l'heure passé. Leurs yeux sont morts et leurs lèvres sont molles, et l'on entend à peine leurs paroles. Dans le vieux parc solitaire et glacé, deux spectres ont évoqué le passé. Te souviens de notre extase ancienne? Pourquoi voulez-vous donc qu'ils m'en souviennent? Ton cœur bat-il toujours à mon seul nom? Huh? Does your heart beat just when you hear my name? Ooh, good one. Toujours vois-tu mon âme en rêve? Do you ever see my soul in your dreams? Non. Ah, les beaux jours de bonheur indicible, où nous joignons nos bouches, c'est possible. Qu'il était bleu le ciel et grand l'espoir. L'espoir a fui, vaincu vers le ciel noir. Tel il marchait dans les avoines folles, et la nuit seule entendit leurs paroles. What a beautiful poem. And this one here, I'll read it in English, and I can't show you the English, I'll just read it. Okay, so here we go. Published in 1869, this poem presents the meeting of two persons who once loved each other, but now, like their love, they have lost all substantiality and become vague and solitary spectres. The form of this short poem is remarkable. The caesura of the decasyllable is supple, rendering the accents of regret in a simple, almost conversational manner. And each couplet is isolated, so that the lyric movement does not carry us forward too quickly and make us forget the loneliness of the former lovers. The rhymes, too, are admirably organized. First, the introduction, A, A, B, B, A. Then the dialogue of one who remembers and another who has forgotten, C, C, D, D, E, E, F, F. And the poem is given a note of complete finality with the last rhyme, B, B. Now, when they talk about rhyme, etc., and I write poetry, my poetry is from the heart. It's not like this. This is really, these are masters. Colloque dans le vieux parc solitaire et glacé, deux formes ont tout à l'heure passé. Isn't that beautiful? Then the next one. Les yeux sont morts et les lèvres sont molles, et l'on entend à peine leurs paroles. Dans le vieux parc solitaire et glacé, deux spectres ont évoqué le passé. What a beautiful poem. Paul Verlaine, you are great. That's true. Okay, now, we've done that. I want to return back to finishing off the uses of the definite article as a possessive. Okay, so now tell the people are packing to go on vacation. Complete the following, choosing the correct form of the possessive adjective. This is I'll show you. Answer. Yeah, I can't answer. Somebody rang and I can't answer. Sorry. Okay, this 37 here. exercise 37. It's got a lot of, it's very complex, and the other one too. Okay, but I can read the C'est le livre de Paul, c'est son livre. I'm just going to read it, okay? All right, welcome to Anna Paula. Okay, here we go. Seul les cahiers de Pierre, seul le livre de Marie, c'est la photo de Georges. Ce sont les amis de Marie, c'est l'ami de Paul. Ce sont les lettres du professeur. C'est l'école des garçons. C'est l'adresse de Babet. Ce sont les livres de l'écrivaine. C'est l'auto de monsieur et de madame Dupont. Ce sont les amis des garçons. Ce sont les livres des professeurs. And then you have to put c'est son livre, etc. You have to use the possessive pronoun. The following people are bringing friends and relatives to a party. Whom are the people bringing? Follow the model. Nous invitons les cousins, mes cousins, etc. Again, that's that. It's another exercise. Complete the following sentences with the appropriate. So the rest of them, it's all exercises. And I'm not going to do them here. If you are interested, they are here in this book. Just send me your, what you want me to do for you in terms of your learning of French. If you just come on to see me how I perform, it's fine. But if you want to learn French, you'll need the resources, and you just have to order them, really. But before you do, tell me where you're at with the French, because there are different resources for different people, and also what your interests are. You want to do French literature, you want to do some geography, what do you want to do in the French? Do you want to go to France? Do you want to speak French? You're interested in theatre, in singing in French? Singing. Now, that's the one that I'm going to finish off there. That's the one that, gives me some pleasure because I revise the French by singing the French. And I'm going to do the Salvatore Adamo. Welcome to Jeanette Tarascio, all the way from USA. Enjoy your stay there. Angela Rigler Patrizzi, watching as well. Thank you for coming on. Here we go. If you've got your phone here, one of these, all you got to do is go to Google and write down Tombe la neige by Salvatore Adamo. And the best way, that's for the lyrics, but if you want to listen then afterwards to Salvatore Adamo singing it, and then you can compare the way I handle it with the way he handles it, with the music, on alla grande. But what I'm interested in is that you can sing in French on your own with the help of these wonderful singers. Okay? Salvatore Adamo, Tombe la neige. Tombe la neige, tu ne viendras pas ce soir. Tombe la neige, et mon cœur s'habille de noir. Ce soyez cortège, tout en larmes blanches, l'oiseau sur la branche pleure le sortilège. Tu ne viendras pas ce soir, me crie mon désespoir. Me tombe la neige, impassible manège. Tombe la neige, tu ne viendras pas ce soir. Tombe la neige, tout est blanc de désespoir, triste certitude. Le froid et l'absence, cet odieux silence, blanche solitude. Tu ne viendras pas ce soir, me crie mon désespoir. Mais tombe la neige, impassible manège. Mais tombe la neige, impassible manège. And not only that, but they've also, with the lyrics, you can translate them in different languages, including English and Italian, etc. Very good. So today we've done, Paul Verlaine and, Salvatore Adamo. Not bad at all. It's 12 o'clock already. My God, the time flies. But I will do less of the Spanish today because I want to do this book here. Un conte sympathique. A conte sympathique. Here we go. Les Français et les Indiens. Okay, so this is a reading, and I'll read it to you. And will I show you the words? Oh, well, again, it's much easier for me to actually have you reading. I'm going to try it, show you the words. Okay? And I'm not going to translate it afterwards. Antonietta Sica, welcome. Les Français et les Indiens. En France, on l'appelle la guerre des 7 ans. Mais en Amérique, c'est la guerre des Français et des Indiens. Les Français, dans le Nouveau Monde, étaient surtout chasseurs et marchands de fourrure. Ils menaient une vie rustique, tout comme les Indiens. Les Anglais, qui voulaient établir des colonies permanentes, ont déclaré la guerre contre les Français. Le marquis de Montcalm commandait l'armée française au Canada et dans le pays qui est maintenant les États-Unis. C'est un général habile et brave. Ses soldats et les chasseurs français l'aimaient beaucoup. Here we go. Il était l'ami, voilà. Il était l'ami des peaux-rouges, comme on appelait les premiers habitants du pays. Les Français savaient que les Indiens étaient d'excellents traqueurs. Ils pouvaient suivre la piste des soldats anglais dans la forêt et à travers les montagnes. On croyait toujours les renseignements des peaux-rouges et Montcalm comptait beaucoup sur eux dans les batailles. Une fois, lorsque Montcalm était sorti avec quelques soldats et un guide indien, ils ont trouvé des empreintes des soldats de l'armée anglaise. Après être descendu de son cheval, l'Indien a examiné les empreintes et il a annoncé au général « 500 cavaliers ont passé par ici il y a 1h30. Le général a ordonné que ces soldats suivent l'armée ennemie. Après une marche de 10 kilomètres, ils ont découvert les 500 soldats exactement comme l'Indien l'avait prédit. Cette fois, l'ennemi anglais était vaincu. Les soldats se sont rendus après une bataille sanglante. Le général a ordonné que ces soldats suivent l'armée prochaine, l'Indien, pour lui demander « Comment avez-vous su qu'il y avait 500 cavaliers ?» « C'était bien facile, mon général, a dit le traqueur. J'ai compté les empreintes des chevaux et je les ai divisées par 4. What a beautiful story. Now, I read it pretty quickly, right? Now, this is a little racconto. Raconte. Where are we? What have I done here? Oh my God. Yes, here we are. Okay, this is about the French and the Indians and the fact that the French went to North America, where the United States is now in Canada. At Quebec, they still speak French there. So, welcome to Calia Paulo. Now, what happens here is that the French, this little short story here, sort of is going to have, because the French lost in the end against the English, who wanted to, colonize the place, whereas all they wanted to do was to, to track furs, to get furs back to France. So they didn't have many intentions of colonization, but rather to live with the local Indians, whereas the English had a different view of how it should be done. So, but in this particular case here, the French, who were very good friends with the Indians, with the North American indigenous people, they used them as trackers, and they were, of course, at war with England. So the trackers would know where the English soldiers could be, when they went through the forests and the mountains of Canada. And once upon a time, the tracker told the general, who asked him, can you tell me how many people, more or less, how many soldiers have gone through? And the tracker said, 500. So after 10 kilometers, the French general caught the English soldiers unaware, and of course they won the battle. Afterwards, they said, "How did you know?" Someone asked him, the general asked the tracker, "How did you know that there were 500 soldiers?" He said, "Oh, very easy." He said, "I just counted the hooves of the horses and divided it by 4." He counted 2,000 horses. No, how many horses? Yeah, 2,000 horses had gone through. I don't know. I think this is a good story, but and there are exercises here. There are exercises that you can do if you get this. Again, you need the resources. Okay, so that's done for French for today. It's been good. I enjoyed it very much because I'm more comfortable with it all. And now we're going to go to the Spanish. And as I said, with the Spanish, it's the same story there. I don't know Spanish. Never done it before. Not being taught by anyone. I just ask Spanish people when I meet somebody, says, "How do you say this?" And that's it, slowly but surely. So, let's start with the Spanish. Cuando caliente el sol, cuando caliente el sol, aquí en la playa, siento tu cuerpo vibrar cerca de mí. Es tu palpitar, es tu cara, es tu pelo, son tus besos, me estremezco cuando calienta el sol. Cuando calienta el sol aquí en la playa, siento tu cuerpo vibrar cerca de mí. Es tu palpitar, tu recuerdo, mi locura, mi delirio, mi estremezco cuando calienta el sol. Cuando calienta el sol, love me with all your heart, that's all I want, love. Love me with all your heart, or not at all. Just promise me this, that you give me all your kisses, every summer, every winter, every fall. Cuando calienta el sol, cuando calienta el sol. Welcome to Giovanni Chancha. Okay, so that's the Spanish one, and there's a lot more there. What am I going to do next? Yes, words from. Oh yeah, I'll do some of the words. Okay, so we got to 132. See, I've got the resources. That's why I'm showing off. Oh, well, never mind. Okay. We did B last time. If you remember the words, we did the B words. So this time here, we're going to continue with the B words. Okay? Oh, yeah, here we go. You can say after me if you like. Negro. La manta. That's the blanket. Decolorar. To bleach, that's a verb. Sangrar, to bleed, sangrar, sangrar. with some wine, would be red wine. That's why, what are they called? Whatever. La ampolla, the blister. La sangre is the blood. La blusa, the blouse. Azul is blue, azul. Le ciel azul. La. Oh, well, I need to check that one out too. A bordo. La pension is not the pension, it's the boarding house. La pension. El barco, the boat. El barco. You know, if I knew how to say I have, ego, whatever, I can't remember now. Can you? If you know how to say I have in Spanish, then you can add el barco and you have a boat. But if you don't know I have in Spanish, then you don't have a boat. Simple. Body, el cuerpo vibrar in the song. Bone, el hueso. Book, el libro. To book. You want to go to a cinema, you have to book. Reservar, a reservation. In English, a reserve. You're reserving your seat. In fact, we're reserving some seats tonight for my party. Oh, well, I couldn't invite all the world, unfortunately. Can only invite a few people, but what can you do? Booking office, el despacho de billete. Bookshop, la librería. Borrow, pedir prestado. To borrow, pedir prestado. Pedir, oh, that's to ask. To lend, I don't know. Both, ambos. Bottle, la botella. Bottle opener, el abre botellas. Welcome to Asunda Lombardi. Bottom, el fondo. Bow, el tazón. Box, la caja. Box, theater. El palco, theater box. El palco. Box office, la taquilla. Boy, el muchacho. Bracelet, la pulsera. Thank you, Assunta. Bracelet, la pulsera. Braces, los tirantes. Brine, el seso. Brake, frenar. Brandy, el cognac. Brassiere. So, el sostin is a brassiere. That's in English, using a French word. Amazing. El pan, bread. El pan. Break, romper. I'm going to look up the verb. Yeah, where's the verb? That's the thing. Where is the verb? Where is the verb? No. Oh yeah. I am Sawyer. You are. Eres. Es, somos, sois, tengo, tienes, tiene, tenemos, tenéis, tengo. Yo tieno, that's good. Yo tieno la pulsera. Yo tieno el tazón. Yo tieno el pan. So you can make a sentence. A broche, el broche. Yo no tieno el hermano. I don't have a brother. That's good. Yo tieno el banco marrón. I have the brown boat. Anyway, let's keep going. So we said la pulsera, los tirantes, braces, Brian el seso. El seso is Brian. Wow. Frenar, brake, to brake. Yo, and if you know, yo freno, l'automobile, you know. Brandy, el cognac, brassière, el sostin, bread, el pain, break, to break, romper, breakfast, el desayuno, el desayuno is breakfast. Respirar is to breathe. Bridge, el puente, bright color, vivo, rosso vivo, azul vivo. Bring, traer, to bring, traction, you know, so. British, britannico, broken, roto, bruch, el broche, brother, el hermano, brand, marron. And I said I was going to do one more. Okay. La contusion is the bruise. Magular is the bruise. To bruise is magular. Brush, el cepillo. Cepillar, to brush. Bucket, el cubo. Build, to build, construir. Building, el edificio. Bullfight, la corrida de toros. La plaza de toros is the bull ring. La boya, boy, that's in the sea. Quemar, to burn. Burst, to reventar. Bus, el autobús. Bus stop, la parada. Business, el negocio. Busy, ocupado. But, pero. Butchers, la carnicería. La carnicería. Bata, la mantequilla. Button, el botón. Buy, comprar. Buy, por. Well, that's enough words. That's enough. So we've done C as well. Okay, and how are we going for time? Yeah, we've got another El Cid. I want to continue the reading of Spanish because I think, you know, listening, reading is the next one, not speaking, and then writing, and finally, it's speaking. Okay. Now, with El Cid, how are we going? Well, I think we did number 7 or 8 last time. 16, 17. Yes. Okay. This one here is La Batalla contra Yusuf. And I'm going to show you the word so that you can read too, if you want to. I don't know whether you can see it. Hoopla. When I press the wrong buttons, it's very dangerous here. Amazing. Here we go. La Batalla contra Yusuf. And this is the book, El Cid. Valencia es ahora la residencia del Cid y sus vasallos. La hermosa ciudad, la riqueza y poder del Cid son una vez más la causa de la envidia de los moros. So this guy here, El Cid, has won the battle and he's conquered a beautiful town, La Hermosa Ciudad, next to a river, and it's with beautiful gardens, and therefore it's the cause of envy by the Turks, by Moros, by the Muslims people. Yusuf, el rey moro de Marruecos, furioso porque el Cid había conquistado Valencia, decidió atacar con 50,000 hombros de armas. 50,000 hombros de armas. So this Yusuf decided he was going to attack El Cid with 50,000 soldiers. Legaron los moros de África en sus naves. So they got them on the boats from Africa. Desembarcaron en las playas de Valencia y plantaron su tienda. Los moros comenzaron a redoblar sus tambores al despuntar el alba. Doña Jimena y sus damas sintieron gran miedo porque nunca habían escuchado tanto estruendo. El Cid las consoló diciendo que les daría como regalo el tambor de los moros. Dijo además, verán con sus ojos cómo aquí se gana el pan. So Dona Jimena is very upset by all this, but El Cid says, don't worry, these people here, I'll give you their drums once I conquer them. Very arrogant, very sure of himself, against 50,000 Muslim soldiers. Not bad. Después de ganar la batalla, el Cid contó su gran botín. Mandó a Alfonso la rica carpa del rey Yusuf y 200 caballos como regalo. Ordenó a Pedro Bermúdez que le diera a Alfonso que el Cid siempre le serviría mientras le quedara vida. There's a note here that says, El Cid was an invasion that is of lesser nobility than the infantes. Therefore, the marriage of his daughters was to upgrade his nobility, among other reasons. Los emisarios del Cid fueron a Valladolid, donde estaba Alfonso por entonces. Alfonso se santiguó y se puso muy alegre. Dijo a Minaya, la hora de perdonar el Cid está cercana. El conde García Ordóñez muestra una vez más sus celos y miedo. Entonces los infantes de Carrión se acercaron al rey y le pidieron la mano de doña Elvira y luego ordenó a Minaya, Alvar Fáñez, que le verá el mensaje de El Cid y que le dijera además que había de crecer en honor al juntarse a la familia del rey. Al oírlo, el Cid lo pensó gravemente. No quería ofender a Alfonso, pero sabía bien la cobardía de los infantes de Carrión. Decidió por fin a dar a Alfonso sus hijas para que fuera el rey quien las casase. I understood some of it. I didn't understand it all. I understood some of it. I think it's, you've got to keep on trying to read and to try to understand a few words. So it's listening to the words, you've got the reading part, keep on reading. And read aloud, read in the morning, 5 minutes each day. You need consistency. Otherwise you can't do it. You cannot do it. I've got here simple phrases. Do you remember the days of the week, the months of the year? Huh? Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves. What's Friday? Viernes. What's Saturday? Sábado, domingo. That's what you can do. You can challenge your brains. Someone, come on, remember. Now, the verbs are yo soy, tú eres, él es, ella es, usted es. Nosotros somos, vosotros sois, ellos son, ustedes son. I am, you are, he is, she is, you are. We are, you are, they are, you are. Ustedes son. So, yo soy, tú eres, él es, ella es, usted es. Nosotros somos, vosotros sois, ellos son, ustedes son. Estar, yo estoy. Yo estoy, tú estás, él está, ella está, usted está. So I am, you are, he is, she is, you are, etc. The two ways of doing it. Yo soy o yo estoy. Tú eres o tú estás. Ella es, ella está. She is, ella está. You are, usted está. Nosotros estamos, vosotros estáis, ellos están, ellas están, ustedes están. Then I have, yo tengo, tú tienes, él tiene, ella tiene, usted tiene. That's I have, you have, he has, we have, you have, they have. Yo tengo, tú tienes, él o ella tiene, nosotros tenemos, vosotros tenéis, ustedes tienen, o ellas tienen. I've got to revise this. Hablar, to speak. Yo hablo, tú hablas, él habla, ella habla, usted habla. Nosotros hablamos, vosotros habláis, ellas hablan. And to live, yo voy a vivir, you know. Yo voy a, tú vas, ella vas, usted vas, nosotros vamos, vosotros vais, ellas o ellos van, ellas van. Ustedes van. Vivir, to live. Yo vivo, tú vives, él vive, ellas viven, nosotros vivimos, vosotros vivís, ellos viven o ellas viven. Pretty easy, really. If you learn the present tense of all these verbs here, then what you can do, you can make sentences using the words that I gave you. Okay, we're approaching time. It's 12:28, and today I'm going to make sure that I don't press the wrong button. You'll be able to get it. I'm going to make sure of that. Let's see if I do it. We're going to finish off with, of course, Historia de un Amor. Now, the reason why I am doing the same songs all the time, let me see if I got a new one. No, I haven't. I've got them. I've looked up quite a few other ones, but I don't have them in this particular folder. So I'm going to do Historia de un Amor, okay? Ya no estás más a mi lado, corazón, y en el alma solo tengo soledad, y eso ya no puede verte, porque Dios me hizo quererte para hacerme sufrir más. Siempre fuiste la razón de mi existir, adorarte para mí fue religión. En tus besos encontraba el calor que me brindabas, el amor y la pasión. Es la historia de un amor como no hay otro igual, que me hizo comprender todo el bien, todo el mal, que le dio luz a mi vida, apagándola después. Ay, qué vida tan oscura, si tu amor non viviré. Ya no estás más a mi lado, corazón, y en el alma solo tengo soledad, y si ya no puede verte, porque Dios me hizo quererte para hacerme sufrir más. Es la historia de un amor como no hay otro igual, que me hizo comprender todo el bien, todo el mal, que le dio luz a mi vida, apagándola después. Ay, qué vida tan oscura, si tu amor no viviré. Ya no estás más a mi lado, corazón, y en el alma solo tengo soledad, y si ya no puedo verte, porque Dios me hizo quererte para hacerme sufrir más, sufrir más, sufrir más. I enjoyed that very much. I feel that I'm doing it okay. So, time for new songs in Spanish. Thank you very much for all those people who come on today, for the good birthday wishes online here, and for the ones on Facebook. I'm much obliged to you all for coming on to listen to me and keeping me company. Thank you once again from Tom Padula of TomPadulaTV on YouTube and Insegna Booksellers. And now breathe in, press finish.